Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, manene na manenekazi, abantu abadala nengcosi ezincane. This is the channel that represents the biggest township in Africa. So technically that makes us the biggest channel in Africa. So it is the Gadget Show. It's all about games, it's all about gadgets, technology, and absolutely everything in between. Thank you very much. So today it's all about superheroes. It's all about characters from a first-person shooter video game to action and adventure. The best ones, the coolest ones, and the ones that stand out. My name is Marvelous Wonder, but you can call me Marv Mavrik. It's the Gadget Show. I'm watching you. I'll be watching you. I see you. See the next gaming review, the first gaming review.
I found you by the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere. Was there an accident? Did someone try to hurt you? How about a name? Someone I could contact? You must have family, friends, someone who could tell me who you are. You don't talk much, do you? Oh, I get nowhere. Is that a scar? Is that recent?
I know. They're coming.
Alone, because next time I'll kill everyone. Come on, Aiden. I think they get the message.
Sanbonani wonke umuntu esekhaya. Yes, it is time for the gaming review. Now, Lena Niazbonela, this one, this is one of the games whereby when you're playing it and you preview it, you see ukuthi ama games are really improving so much so ukuthi one day it's going to be like a real movie. In fact, they might not even shoot Hollywood movies anymore because they can just make games out of movies, or rather movies out of games. Anyway, it is called Beyond Two Souls. It's psychological, it is spiritual, and it's a thriller video game that is still being developed. They're still putting all the specialists and the development behind the game. So when it does come out eventually, then you should definitely get it out there, because it does get that stamp of approval from me. Why does it get the stamp of approval? Well, simply because behind this game, right, it's top-notch Hollywood actors. Shukuthi baqashe abantu abakwazi uku-act, top-notch Hollywood movie people that can really do their thing. Now, while they're acting and while they're reading the script, there's what's called motion captures, right? Shukuthi, it captures the motion and the movement yobuso bakho. It's a new gaming engine that they have used on this game. Shukuthi, it makes it very, very realistic, right? And pretty much it's very nice. And apparently the script is 2,000 pages long. So you can imagine there's a lot of depth, there's a lot of meaning, and there's a lot of conversation when it comes to the actors and when it comes to the characters within the game. Decisions, and you have to decide on certain things that will make sure either you go to the right or you go to the left. Now you play as the main character, Jodie. Now Jodie possesses supernatural powers. In fact, Jodie, the thing about Jodie is that she has a link. She has a special special link to this invisible force, an invisible power which gives her these supernatural powers. She's fighting with people, interrogator, and throughout the game, which is a 15-year lifespan with Jodie the character, you are making decisions for Jodie, and you are trying to figure out things. Now, apparently, according to the producers of the game, you might just figure out what lies after death, what lies beyond death. Hence, it's called Beyond Two Souls. So, I mean, it's a very nice video game. It's unpredictable, and you as the player, you will get to manage it and get to decide. So, as soon as it does come out, Beyond Two Souls, it gets that stamp of approval from the Marvelous Wonder. So get out and get it. Get out and get it. Get out and get it. Thank you very much. So ngintshela ukuthi namhlanje ngintshela yonke into that you need to know about the coolest superheroes in video games. Now this guy is a bat. I've spoken about him on the show a couple of times. Ngantshela kabanzi about ukuthi kahle kahle ukhule kanjani. Now, having witnessed the murder of his parents, he swore to himself ukuthi yazini lamaparilanka ngizowajezisa mina. I will find justice and I will make sure ukuthi crime does not prevail in Gotham City. More than 20 years ago, back in 1986, the original video game of Batman was released. It's been more than 20 years, and the adventures of Batman and Robin to Arkham City, to Arkham Asylum, so many adventures of Batman with regard to his video games by our release left, right, and center. He's a cool character, and the nice thing about Batman is that he's a different kind of superhero. He's a superhero that doesn't have any superpowers. That's boss. Thank you very much. So he's all about intellect, it's all about being a detective, and it's all about using martial arts and just using his detective abilities plus his gadgets like the Batmobile, right? Yeah, exactly. That is Batman. Happens to be one of the coolest superheroes, bro. Ngicela ucheckele khona manje the interview. All the way from point A to B, all the way to Z. Thank you very much. Life is all about navigation. Whether uhleli trafficking or you're traveling through the streets of Soweto, Tina Kona manje sent in to find out about the TomTom navigation device launch, because it's all about navigating your way through the traffic. So this is channel 150 Sowto TV, the Gadget Show. So me, the Marvelous Wonder, let me speak to the relevant people and find out with regard to the new gadget that is being launched tonight. Plus, it's the year-end party, so we're going down like that. TomTom, baby. TomTom definitely gives you more. It's all about navigation and making sure that your life is more convenient. Jonathan, my man, how you doing?
Good in yourself. How you doing?
Awesome. These gadgets are nice. They're different sizes. What's the difference between all of them?
Well, obviously, as you see here, we've got the two new ones that have come up right now. It's the Start 60, which, you know, go big or go home, 6-inch right here with 10 Southern African countries, as well as advanced lane guidance. So basically for the poor, blind, and as well as the people that really are tired of getting nuisance and annoyed by always trying to look for something, this is the best device for you. Then the next one we got is the VR130, 10 Southern African countries, hands-free calling, so you can answer your phone, receive calls, and make calls through your TomTom device with clear speech. From there as well as you got speak and go. So if you decide that you want to actually get somewhere, like I want to go to the next petrol station, you can say it to your TomTom device and they'll make it go for you. Then finally we've got our Go Live 1005, which you guys have interviewed before. This one is basically our HE traffic that we're trying to show for you. 10 Southern African countries, HE traffic, 5-inch screen. At the moment I'm busy showing you the HE traffic. At the moment on the roads, there's 75 incidents of traffic delay as we speak right now.
Wow, so it gives you all those details, as in like, this is where the traffic is, this is how you can avoid the traffic and so on.
Well, as you can see right here, we've got on the R101 Maxwell Drive, there's a delay of 3.1 kilometers, and even tells you the details of the traffic lights are not working on that road.
Wow.
I mean, you can go through numerous ones just actually looking at them without plotting a route, which is actually much better for you if you want to try them.
Exactly. So I mean, when I'm using these devices, I can virtually be a tourist.
Exactly. I mean, that's what we try to incorporate as well, where you can look before you want to do something, and then from there you decide where you want to go.
And that's the thing, it gives you more adventure when it comes to life and exploring all these different avenues.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean, through our low-end devices as well, you get the ability of also reading the roads before they happen with IQ routes, as they explained before, where you actually know local knowledge of the roads. So by doing that, incorporating, we already know that on the Monday morning and N1 is very, very busy, so we don't want you to go on that road. We'd rather take you a different road, which is better for you. So even one of our lower ranges devices that don't have HD traffic, we still have that feature that can imply it to you. So we've always got the best navigation for your device.
One thing I've always loved about these devices is that they got a nice female voice.
Well, yeah, well, it depends on what you want to go for. I mean, you can have Darth Vader for you, like, as you saw in the presentations, which, my personal opinion, I love Darth Vader. He's that evil kind of guy that gets you there when you need to be there.
Well, that's the point to this whole navigation device system, is that you need to get to a certain point. Yes, it is all about TomTom because they give you more navigating through the traffic. Don Hendricks, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for the event. First of all, I appreciate how TomTom appreciates the staff members and the people behind the brand.
Well, what we try to do with these events is we want to make sure that the salespeople who are selling our products every single day, they're actually the key of the success. We can come up with many nice campaigns, we can do a whole lot of fun stuff, but we need those people to sell our products. And actually tonight, we want to get them over here as well to show the new stuff that we are doing and to make sure that they understand the story, get the picture, and we want to spoil them with a little party as well. I mean, that's part of life, you know?
Exactly. I love partying. I will not complain about that. But something I also love is your navigation devices. I mean, we've got so many different ones, from the bigger screens to the smaller screens. You cover and cater for everyone.
Well, that's also one of the things we have shown tonight. You know, we believe that every single person needs a different navigation. Older people need bigger screens. That's why we launched a very big screen. A businessman needs traffic information 24 hours a day. That's why we have traffic devices. And somebody, you know, a youngster just needs a small, simple navigation. That's why we have entry-level navigation devices as well. So we cater for older people.
Exactly. So the market reception in South Africa, how has it been so far?
Well, overall, you know, I think TomTom has been seen as a very fun and good brand. I think by doing all these things, we really try to show that we do more than just navigation. It's the whole thing around, you know. We make viral campaigns, we do social media stuff, we go into the smartphone navigation. So TomTom is, you know, it's big, it's fun, and it's more than just the GPS in the car.
It is more than just the GPS, and your gadget and your navigation devices, they're really reliable. How do you make sure that you remain consistent?
Well, I think the good thing is we have about 65 million customers. Every time when they drive around with one of our devices and they come home, they connect the device to the computer, we will upload their information and we use that data to make sure that the people that, you know, take the same roads don't make the same mistakes as people driving with this navigation. So that 65 million, it's a big community, and, you know, long before the whole Facebook community came up, we were already using our community to make sure that we could use that data to improve our navigation every single day.
Exactly. So before Facebook and before you were poking people, there was the TomTom community. Now I hear about a nice feature. It is called the 4-lane feature or something like that.
Well, the thing is, the core of TomTom is actually the 4-layer strategy, and it's a simple and complicated thing at the same time. It means that every single navigation uses maps, but we know that we've got the best maps. So we just signed a deal with Apple using our maps as well. I think that just confirmed that we've got the best maps. On top of that, we use the historical data of those 65 million people, so we see where they drive, how fast they're driving on a Monday morning on a road, how fast they're driving on a Tuesday morning, and we use that information to make sure that you don't make the same mistake. If it is very slow on a Monday morning, we will guide you around, and that's the historical data that we use. And then on top of that, which is the third layer, we make sure that if people are driving around and, for example, a street name has changed, you can change it yourself in your device, you upload it to the server, and it gets shared with the rest of the community as well. So small changes, our community can do itself. And then last but not least, we have our own traffic information, the one we have shown in Soweto as well. We're the only one in the world giving you real-time traffic information on main and secondary roads, even in downtown Soweto, where we had the Villa Kazi Street event. So
if you ever find yourself ulahlekile and lost in Soweto, definitely the gadget to get is the TomTom. By the way, before we wrap up, what do you have in your hand?
Well, it's also one of the new products that we are launching. We know that smartphone navigation is coming up as well. So what we have done is we have launched a new range of smartphone accessories. Nice. Because having a navigation on your smartphone, so how do you put it on your windscreen? So we made sure that the user experience, so if you use it, at least that the device is on the right place, that you can charge it, and that you can, you know, use your hands-free application as well at the same time. And that's why we're launching all those fun gadgets now.
Nice one. It's all about fun gadgets. The Gadget Show, navigating your way through life. TomTom, thank you so much for the innovation.
It's a pleasure, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening as well.
I'm definitely going to enjoy. So let's party. One of my favorite parts of the show where I get to speak to a beautiful lady, Kunjani. I'm super. Tom event injani khona manje.
So far, it's going so well. Lovely people, lovely place. The food is great, and the drinks keep on coming, so all is good.
So can I navigate my way into your life?
We'll talk about that off camera.
Thank you very much. Camera off. I told you, this is what I do for a living, speaking to beautiful women. Ladies, how you doing?
Good in yourself.
I'm awesome. TomTom device, what do you think of it?
I think that TomTom is the best device. I mean, what other navigation system has created a cellphonic usage system where it has Bluetooth? You can use your smartphone, either the Apple or you can use the S3 or any other Samsung smartphone to actually navigate through the traffic, the different routes. I think it's legit.
Exactly. So you can navigate through the traffic and everything. Now, do you use the gadgets? Do you use navigation?
I played around with it a little bit. I haven't personally used one in traffic and stuff myself, but I'm really keen to get one.
And have you ever been lost in any kind of situation where you needed it?
Yes, definitely.
Because I can imagine you travel a lot.
Yes, a lot.
All right, so it's been great. These girls are phenomenal, and they're making sure that everyone is entertained tonight with the latest TomTom gadget devices. Tammy and Dance.
Tom.
TomTom. So I keep finding the people that are behind TomTom, and of course the people that appreciate TomTom. Sanbonani Ninjani.
Well, good, how are you?
I'm awesome. Now, ngicela ungitshele, what exactly do you like about TomTom?
You know what? I haven't used it that much to know all about it, but I think it's cutting edge technology, and I think they're definitely ahead of the pack, obviously compared to the competitors.
Okay, so let me have a good time with the ladies while you enjoy the Gadget Show.
Hey, what's up, Sowto TV? This is Morgan Beatbox, professional beatboxer in South Africa. This is basically what I do. All right, and we out here at TomTom, the Gadget Show, out here in Joburg. Beautiful, beautiful venue. Keep it locked, Sowto TV.
The Bruce Wayne of the game, have no fear when you need me. Just tune into Sowto TV. Short rights.